You know, there's some poison ivy out there that I bet goes right back to the revolution.
Steve, look at this fireplace. And look at the way the windows are set. Those walls are 20 inches thick. I tell you, they built houses in those days. And Natch, did you see the stonework on the outside? It's over 200 years old.
Yes, I did, Dad. It's lovely.
They get a kick out of these things. Anna, look at the floor. It's hand-packed, not a nail on it.
Yes, now, let's get out of here and leave the stonework alone for another 200 years.
And just about a few miles from here,
Newton, you buy me a book on American history, and I'll read it. On West 97th Street. Right now, I'm hot and hungry.
Annabelle.
Newton, we have seen the house.
Annabelle, I bought it.
What was that?
I said I bought the place. It's yours.
Why, Dad, you read it? Just a minute, Madge. I heard you correctly. You have bought this outhouse.
It's all ours.
Steve, I want you to meet my father, a brave pioneer spirit. You need to tell me that without consulting anyone, without talking to me about it at all, you have gone ahead and taken our money and... I think you've lost your mind. Now, Mother, give in. Why, it's exciting. A house, all ours. We can make it wonderful. But I hate the country. You know I hate the country. Mother, you've never lived in the country. How would you know? Come on, Steve. Let's check out the upstairs. I want to pick out the best room, all for myself.
Be careful up there, miss. Some of them floors fell in last winter.
They did, eh? You'd better go first then, Madge.
I thank you, dear. Chivalry may not be dead, but it's in a bad way. Really, Newton, taking what little we've gotten. Why? That's what I want to know. Why?
Well, I've had this feeling that I wanted something that I can hang on to. A house, a piece of land that's real, that lasts as long as anything lasts. Look at this house, Annabelle. It was standing here when this country began, and it's standing here today. And the way things are now, it's pretty wonderful to come back to a thing like this. That's why I wanted it. I wanted it for us. Say you're not angry, please.
Angry. I could spit from here to Mount Vernon. Look at this place. Just look at it.
I got it at a terrific bargain, Annabelle. I got it at a terrific bargain.
What more than $1?
But just you wait. See it a month from now. We're going to fix it all with local labor. Aren't we, Mr. Kimber? Mr. Kimber's going to superintend the whole thing.
And have you been here 200 years as well?
What was that?
Just you wait, Annabelle. You're going to love it.
You know, they ought to be down here in a minute if there's no rules. The rooms are tiny, Mother, but you get a lovely view from every room. I love it.
You can tear down a wall and get 2 wonderful rooms. It wouldn't be a hard job at all.
There, you see?
Come on, Steve. Let's check out the bar. Maybe I can build a studio out there, if the light's right.
Oh, be careful out there, man. Some of them walls might be caving in.
Isn't that nice? Is that the dining room?
What? Yes, it is. That is, it's a tool shed now, but we can make it into a dining room.
Not the worst. Is there a kitchen?
Yes, I know. There's a nice, big kitchen. There may be one of Mr. Kimber's cows in it now, but...
Well, if it's as big as you say, I'm sure there'll be room for all of us.
I hope everything's all right up there. Watch out, Annabelle! Here we are, Mr. Kimber. Quite a surprise, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Have you figured out yet what you're going to do about water, Mr. Fuller?
Water? What water?
Well, what you're going to do about getting water.
Getting water. I'm not sure I understand you, Mr. Kimber. We've got water.
No, you ain't, Mr. Fuller.
Yes, we do. Mr. Henderson said that well is the deepest in the whole county.
Oh, that well. She's deep, all right. But there ain't no water in her.
I'm certainly going to have to talk to someone about this. the city ever since the day you were born. Just the feel of walking on your own piece of land. Mr. Kimber, I own all this. Everything, from the brook and that tree and this house. I can hardly believe it. Mr. Kimber, I want to learn all the things that you know. The names of the trees and the flowers and the birds. And, well, I want to see the seasons change right with my own eyes. I want to find out for myself that summer is here instead of getting a cold from the air cooling at the music hall. Yes, sir. I can see myself coming down my road on an autumn night, coming in and lighting that fire. Maybe it's raining outside, Mr. Kimber. Yes, sir, this is the finest thing that has ever happened to me.
You're going to need a cesspool too, Mr. Fuller.
Go ahead and get one, Mr. Kimber, and get the best. You see, that's just what I mean, Mr. Kimber. Everything you do to a house, everything you get for it, makes it yours. Gives you something to work for. Yes, sir, I can see myself ending my days right here. I can see him saying, see that little house up the road there? That's Old Man Fuller's place. Ever meet Old Man Fuller? Never met a nice one, Cosmo. Been there 35 years. Don't know what we'd do without him.
Excuse me, Mr. Fuller, my cow's trying to get into your car. Get away from there, Bessie! Get away!
Yes, sir, been here 35 years. You should have seen the place when I bought it. You wouldn't believe it.
When George Washington slept here, where did he hang his clothes? There is not a closet in the house. George Washington also, apparently, never had to go to the bathroom.
I guess I forgot to tell you, Annabelle, there aren't any just yet.
Well, what are we supposed to do, run back to the apartment? The barn is perfect, Dad. It won't smell like a studio, but I can paint it. And Steve says the brook can be damp and make a wonderful swimming pool.
Know what I'll do? I'm gonna bring my surveying equipment down and fix you up a swing. And eat off you all summer on strength. I think this place is great, Mr. Fuller.
It's wonderful. I can hardly wait to get to work. Steve, let's start right now. Right here. Oh, wow! God, I didn't see that later. Oh.
Did you hurt yourself, Dad?
No. Just imagine lighting that fireplace.
Where do you want this?
The yellow-breasted barn swallow
Is that so?
has a triple call. It means it comes 3 times. Come here. Listen.
That's not the same bird, is it? I suppose they're going to be drilling for water all summer.
Mr. Kimber said that this well looks very promising. I really think we're going to strike it this time, Annabelle.
No other man in the world would have bought a house without water. Only you.
Oh, smell that air, Annabelle. Look how green everything is. I think that I shall never see a home as lovely as a tree.
Now, where did I put that hot water bag? Oh, here's your tuxedo, Newton.
Needs pressing. Annabelle, I think we ought to get the bookshelves up next. I might tend to that personally. And this, A Study in Scarlet by A. Conan Doyle. I haven't read this in years. You astound me, Watson, said Holmes, drawing deeply on his meerschaum. Surely the clues are very plain. Watson looked embarrassed.
I'm quitting!
But Katie, what's the matter?
Mrs. Fuller, I can't, or and I can't. Nobody could. Now, don't get yourself upset, Katie.
What's the matter?
I'm scared of working there.
Scared?
What do you mean? A horse just walked in!
Okay, wait. Once the wall gets put up, that's never going to happen again.
No stove, and no sink, and no pots, and no pans. Gotta carry water on the pails. Haven't even got no water! Katie, just make the best of it for a few days. Please, that's all I ask. Well... Katie! What would you say to making us all a great big picture of iced tea? Katie is very busy right now, Madge.
Oh, Katie, we don't want any iced tea. Why don't you go outside and get some sun?
The kitchen is sunny enough, Mr. Fuller. With no wall! Why, what's the matter with Katie? Local labor. Speaking of, what have you heard from the mob?
Mr. Kimber said that they'd be ready to work any day now. And Mr. Prescott's greenhouse took all the men away. It wasn't Mr. Kimber's fault, Annabelle.
By the way, I had a little glimpse of our neighbor this morning.
Oh, you did. What did Mr. Prescott say?
He said, "You are trespassing on my property, and I will thank you to get off." So, we got off.
I don't think he exactly relishes the presence of poor white trash so nearby.
Isn't that nice?
Come on, man. I'll teach you something about surveying. I'm gonna fix you up a place to swim if that's the only thing you have. The brook's got water in it anyhow.
Need me for a few minutes, Mother? Oh no, dear, you go out and drown in the brook. One of us will have water then, anyhow.
10 minutes before. I've got an hour yet. You sure about that train, Mr. Fuller?
Yes, I am. It's 5:28. It's an express. Yes, there is 5:28 express. Oh, it does not run after April 21st. Right, well, there has to be something else. 5:28, 5:28 a.m., 5:28 a.m. Well, after that, that's funny. 10:54.
The thing before that?
Well, Steve, man, maybe you should stay around tonight.
You might as well, Steve. Yes, you're trapped like a rat.
I guess it better. What can I get in the morning?
All right, morning trains. 5:28 a.m., 5:28 a.m., 5:28. After the 5:28, nothing until 1:45.
God, that's kind of. Well, I'll just have to take that late one out tonight. Because I'm not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Come on, man.
Fine thing, Mac. Why didn't we find out about the trains?
I wonder why they took the train off.
Now I've got an idea, Newton. Why don't we stay in New York for the summer? You get some sleep anyhow.
Well, I asked Mr. Henderson if he could commute. He said, why, yes, you certainly could.
Oh, you can, of course. You'll get to the office at 6:45 in the morning. Have to take the Pullman out here at night to get some
You're striking mud, Mr. Fuller. There's usually water around somewhere.
So you really think we're onto something now, Mr. Cooper?
I certainly do.
That's great. Tell the men to drill hard, Mr. Cooper. Let the water gush where it may.
Yes, sir. Oh, did have a couple other things to ask you about, Mr. Fuller. I ordered that gravel we needed. Gonna come to a bit more than we figured. We figured around $83. Going to be more in the range of 158. But then we won't need gravel for another couple of years. We figured a little wrong in the lime too. Price of lime went up since I talked to you. Gonna be about $75 more than we figured.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the trees, Mr. Fuller. We really have to start doing something about those trees pretty soon.
What do we have to do about the trees, Mr. Kimber? Pay them for standing there?
You gotta spray them. You see, we got those elm trees out there. They're liable to get the elm blights. That oak tree by the brook, it might get the oak borer. But that willow out front, it's got a tank in it already. Then, of course, there's the tent caterpillar and the measuring worm.
Say, Mr. Kimber, I didn't know that about the trees.
Oh, yes, Newton. You see, the measuring worm measures how much money you've got in your pocket. Gets in touch with Mr. Kimber here, and pretty soon we're living in a tent with those caterpillars.
And then there's the Japanese beetle. They'll be coming along July 1st.
Now, let me get this straight, Mr. Kimber. Every tree has to be sprayed, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, who runs through the woods and sprays all those trees? They seem to be doing all right.
I don't know, ma'am. All I know is the trees have got to be sprayed.
Annabelle, if Mr. Kimber says that the trees have to be sprayed, then, well, he knows.
If he knows, let him answer my question. Who runs through the woods and sprays all the trees, Mr. Kimber?
But that's enough about the trees, Mr. Kimber.
I think he ought to be sprayed if you ask me.
Is there anything else?
Well, we are going to need a couple truckloads of manure. That's $45 a load now.
Why, that's a bargain. What was it? A sale, Mr. Kimber?
Then we're going to need 6 truckloads of dirt.
Dirt. Now, just a minute, Mr. Kimber. If there's one thing this place has got, it's dirt. We are not going to be buying any.
What? Hey, Annabelle, it's not just any kind of dirt. It's a special kind of dirt.
Newton, we have got no water. All right, but now come to find that we've got no dirt. That is too much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kimber. Is there anything else?
No, sir. Oh, the 17-year locusts. Well, now, they won't be coming around till August. So, hey, you don't have to worry about that.
The 17-year locust, too.
They only come every 17 years, Annabelle.
Oh, yes. I can just imagine them all talking it over last year. One locust saying to another, just a year more and then Newton Fuller buys that place and up we'll go. We'll all meet at Newton Fuller's place. Us, the Japanese beetle, the tent caterpillar, and the measuring worm. We'll all gang up and have a hell of a time.
Sometimes I just don't understand you, Annabelle. Here you are, face to face with the most beautiful thing on earth. Nature. Oh, and all you see is a few insignificant little trivialities. You've got a grandstand seat at the greatest show in the whole world. All the complicated forces of nature, insect against insect, worm against worm. The forces that keep locusts in the ground for 17 years. And the Japanese beetles come up right on July 1st. You ought to be struck with the wonder, privilege of being able to watch it.
Why, that's the greatest love scene you've played in 22 years.
Well, it makes me mad all through to see you stand there and complain about buying a little bit of spray.
That's all very fine, you and the insects. But when the honeymoon is over, where is the money coming from to pay for all of this?
George Washington sleep here?
Well, I know that there is a legend that Mr. Washington slept here, but I'm afraid that isn't true, Mr. Fuller.
What? You mean he never slept here at all?
No. We actually did some research and we found out that George Washington never slept here. It was Benedict Arnold. But, you know, perhaps you like an old map of the place with the original boundaries. You see, I'm the president of the County Historical Society, and I think it might be interesting for you.
Say, I certainly would if it wouldn't be too much trouble, Mrs. Douglas.
Oh, why not at all? Oh my, sounds like we're going down quite a storm. Better be getting home.
I'll just take you to your car then, Mrs. Douglas.
Oh, don't bother. I'm afraid I'll have to use that road again.
The road? Why shouldn't we use the road?
Well, I know Mr. Prescott doesn't like people using it.
What does Mr. Prescott have to do with it?
Well, it's Mr. Prescott's road, you know.
Well, no, it's not. It's our road. I mean, it's his house too, but it's our road.
No, I'm afraid you're mistaken again, Mr. Fuller. It's Mr. Prescott's road.
Well, how are we supposed to get to this place, Mrs. Douglas? Jump?
Well, your right of way is actually through the woods. Suppose in time you'll have to build a road through, because after a heavy rain like this, it's quite impassable. I'm better going. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So we haven't even got a road. How could you do such a thing? Didn't you ask any questions before you got the place? Didn't you read any papers?
Certainly I did.
What, sign here? Got no walls, no ceilings. Can't get in it or out of it. We ought to sell it to the government instead of Alcatraz. Ah, the warden.
Afraid that well's no good, Mr. Fuller. We just struck a cemetery.
A cemetery?
Anyone we know?
Man, just let this.
A little note of welcome from the county. Road tax, $198.25. Imagine what it would be if we had a road. School tax, $45.30. Extra assessment, county poorhouse, $20.15. Let's pay that and move right.
Boy, it's gonna be a little. Listen to that.
We were way down that brook when we saw it coming.
Say, look how dark it is. Where? You don't even have any lamps.
Way to go, Dad.
Say, it's coming down pretty hard. I hope it doesn't hurt anything.
What can it hurt? That room where Benedict Arnold slept?
Hope it lasts before I have to leave.
What did you say, dear?
I said, la, da, da. Want to make something out of it? Well, we know we're in the country anyhow.
Say, there's a car pulling up out there. It's stopping here. There are people getting out. Thank you. It's not a problem. Sorry to bother you. Rain was coming down so hard we couldn't drive. Hope you don't mind. It's certainly not. I mean, we're not in very good order here, but there's my wife, Mrs. Fuller, and my daughter, Madge, and Mr. Eldridge. How do you do? My name is Clayton Evans, and this is my wife, Greta Leslie.
Oh, I recognize you right away. I've seen you all. The state.
Say, I thought I recognized you, Mr. Evans. What do you think of that? No, you know Mr. Evans. Say, Mr. Evans, why don't you have a seat? You don't happen to have a summer house down here, do you? No, we're living at the inn. We're down here for the summer at Acton Playhouse. We opened Monday with the Firebrand. We were on our way to rehearsal with the stroke class. Say, I didn't know there was a summer theater down here. Isn't that wonderful?
If you can call it a theater.
Now, if you're going to start off like that, it's going to be fine. What do you expect of a summer theater anyhow?
Not a great You know, I nearly killed Mama once. They stopped me just in time. Of course, I was just a kid then.
You know, Ramona, you kind of fascinate me.
Please don't. Ooh, here comes that actress. Can't she stink up a theater? Hey, Miss Leslie. And how are you this afternoon? Out of my way, rat. You know, I can't decide whom Ramona resembles. Leopold or Loeb.
Well, another month until the divorce is over. The only thing holding it up now is us to give Ramona. Neither of them will take her. Very glad you stopped by, Miss Leslie. Please sit down. Would you care for a drink?
I'd love it. After bouncing up and down across that field of yours, I need it.
Yes, we're trading the car in for a tank. Hester! Hester! Hester!
Oh, what do you want?
Hester, would you mind bringing a scotch and a soda for Miss Leslie, please? Thank you, Hester.
Hester seems to have you by the well-known chandeliers, Mrs. Fuller.
Hasn't she, though? Oh, well, it's all part of that simple country charm.
Is Mr. Fuller still just as crazy about it? Does he actually think that Benjamin Franklin makes up for the Japanese needles?
Oh, yes, yes. He's lost 15 pounds catching that morning train. He's got poison ivy from the navel up, but he's still nature's child. Thank you, Hester. So, tell me, Miss Leslie, how are things down at the theater?
Oh, fine. I'm playing that maid again this week. Last night, the scenery right in the middle of the second act. Didn't make a damned bit of difference, though. It was still just as good. You know, I don't understand the theater. These hands come in here, work their cans off for $1.80 a week. For what? Just to act. So help me God, these actors will act anywhere, in anything, and for anything. All they want to do is act.
Well, if I'm not too inquisitive, Miss Leslie, how did you get into it? I've wondered.
I married one. You know how it is. He was good looking, and he could sling those romantic nothings around on stage and off. So, before I knew it, I was an actress. Clayton's a very attractive man, you know.
Oh, I know. After I saw him in those tights and the firebrand, it was no treat coming home with Newton.
Oh, he's got away with girls, all right. Now that I'm cured, I like to sit in the bleachers and watch Clayton bat that ball around. I say to myself, my God, is that what I fell for? But I did. It's always the same. First, that boyish helplessness. You know, I was afraid I didn't ask you to go out with me. Then, that smoldering look in the eye and, would you mind if I tell you that you're very, very attractive? Then Zowie.
Say, I've watched Newton when he's had that one drink too many, and you wouldn't believe it. He
the store and everything you see and need.
Well, as long as you're having fun. Ooh, Mike, 6:30. I better be on my way.
Oh, must you?
Yes, I gotta get to the theater, put on my makeup, fix my hair, get into a tight girdle, walk on and say, Madam is resting. Back to the dressing room and take it all off again. I have my head examined. Goodbye, Mrs. Fuller, goodbye.
Do you know what this is, Annabelle? Little miracle chicken feed.
Well, you'd better take a spoonful because I've got news.
Bad news? Oh no. Mr. Kimber quit?
No, we've still got Mr. Kimber. But your daughter, Newton, is in love with a married man.
What? With who?
Clayton Evans, that's what Miss Leslie was here about.
Mr. Evans. I don't believe it.
Now, don't just brush it aside, Newton.
Honestly, you women always seem the worst at everything. Just take me, for instance. When I was just out of college, I was so crazy about Maxine Elliott that I would go to the theater 4 times a week just to see her. But I didn't break my engagement to you and marry Maxine, did I?
No, you didn't.
Well, all the same, it's just a little silly, Annabelle. I wouldn't even talk to her about it.
Well, I'm certainly going to because if there's
Look,
one...
Uncle Stanley's coming out.
What?
Uncle Stanley is coming out.
Uncle Stanley, when?
Tonight?
Oh,
Just for the weekend.
now don't tell me you asked Uncle Stanley for this weekend.
I had to, Annabelle. He called me up at the office. I just had to. He's on his way out to Ed and Julia's, and this is the only weekend he has.
Well, that's just dandy.
It's only a couple days, Annabelle.
Sure, just the weekend, that's all. Uncle Stanley will wait back. Have to be quiet till he gets up in the morning. Oh. And when he takes his afternoon rest. And shut the door because there's a draft. And everybody sits around and listens as he tells the story of how he made his money, as though we hadn't heard it said 100 times before. Madge's friends will have a wonderful time.
Well, they're young people. They'll be outside most of the time.
Well, all I can say is, if we ever hold that money, we've earned it. 22 years of, take my chair, Uncle Stanley. It's more comfortable. Here's the white meat for you, Uncle Stanley. Look, Matt, what Uncle Stanley has brought you. A package of chewing gum. Say thank you to Uncle Stanley.
Well, we've gone this far, Annabelle. We can afford to be nice a little longer.
Sure. Title buzzer, no wonder he has all that money. Do you realize he's never given us so much as a handkerchief? Just those damn pictures of himself every Christmas. Boy, will I have on fire when he goes.
Say, where are those pictures? We ought to put them out before he gets here.
They're around somewhere. We'll have him plastered all over the place.
I bought those special brand of cigars he likes, and those little candies, and some black cloth for the windows in case the light disturbs him. I just can't think of anything else, can you?
No, I can't. It just fits perfectly. If there was one thing I needed at this moment.
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening.
Wait, what's the matter with Esther? Has she got a headache?
She's got something.
Mr. Fuller? Mr. Fuller, we need more gravel.
More gravel, Mr. Kimber? But I thought you said we haven't left gravel for 2 years.
Yeah, well, I was wrong. Can I just get another load, Mr. Fuller?
Yes, I guess so, if you need it. How are we doing on manure, Mr. Kimber?
Getting pretty low on that, too.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. Because Mr. Fuller's uncle is coming out to town tonight.
Are you sure about that gravel, Mr. Kimber?
Well, I mean, we got to have it. Only $45 a load, and you know how chickens like to scratch.
I know. But I got those things you said you absolutely needed. And, well, truth is, I'm kind of strapped for ready cash right now. Gonna kind of have to take it easy.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Fuller, but you do have a payment due on that threshing machine Monday. Got to pay that.
Monday, huh? Well, maybe something will kind of happen between now and then. Yes, sir, I have the little miracle chicken feed right here.
Yes, sir, you know, I thought we were going to get an egg today, but something happened. Maybe this will help.
Thank you, Mr. Kimber. Was there anything else?
No, sir. Oh, yes, the 17-year locust just arrived, Mr. Fuller.
Oh, you forgot to give me that check. I've got to pay Hester and Katie some things around the village.
Yes, I'll get that for you right away.
Is something wrong? Are you worried about something?
Me? No. Whatever gave you that idea? Is Hester mad or something?
Hester, no.
Are you Mr. Newton Fuller? Mr. Fuller, my name's Prescott. I own the property right next to yours. This girl threw a dead skunk into my swimming pool.
I did not.
And yesterday, she put Roosevelt stickers all over my garage. Now I want her kept off my property. You hear? Kept off my property. Good day.
You have got to do something about this girl.
Ramona. One more thing. I'm gonna throw you across my knee and give you the height of your life.
I didn't see triangle, too.
Oh, Ramona!
Didn't even know enough to buy a farm with water. That's how dumb you are.
Old poop. Don't ever talk to me about understanding while you've got Ramona around. If she thinks for one moment she's gonna... What's that? It's Uncle Stanley. Oh, get the pictures out here. No, they're not out yet. Hurry up! Why, hello, Uncle Stanley. Hello. Uncle Stanley, welcome. It's so wonderful to see you.
Uncle Stanley, so glad you could come. Hello, Steve.
Oh, why, Uncle Stanley, you look wonderful. Doesn't Uncle Stanley look wonderful and well?
I never saw anybody look healthier in all my life.
Uncle Stanley, why don't you sit down in this nice, easy chair?
Thank you, Luke. Young man, where's that package on the stand of water? And a little something for the house with Uncle Stanley's compliments.
How nice of you, Uncle Stanley.
Look, it's a picture of Uncle Stanley. I know just what to do with this. Thank you.
Oh, that's fine. Say, where's Matt?
Oh, Madge didn't know you were coming, Uncle Stanley. That's why she wasn't here.
Which way to go, you know?
I'm not quite sure, Steve.
Oh, well, I'll find her then.
Young man, is there a door open someplace? Uncle Stanley feels like, oh, I'm terribly sorry.
There. So what do you think of it, Uncle Stanley?
Think of what?
The place, Uncle Stanley. What do you think of the place?
It's a nice little place. Although, if Uncle Stanley might make a suggestion,
Absolutely, Uncle Stanley. Anything.
that stool is a bit too close to the fireplace. Might look better if it was moved out.
Why, you're right, Uncle Stanley. It changes the whole look of the room. Isn't he right, Uncle Stanley? Oh, yes, you've got quite an eye, Uncle Stanley. Quite an eye.
Well, sometimes you just happen to see these things. Uncle Stanley remembers when he was a little sailor. He couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. And Uncle Stanley at that point had never been to a department store. So one day, Uncle Stanley's mother decided to take him to Joseph Horn and Company, one of the biggest department stores in all of Pittsburgh. And Uncle Stanley remembers that she took him to the rug department.
Linoleum.
That's the note. Uncle Stanley remembers the salesman. He was one of those guys who kept trying to show Uncle Stanley's mother these same pieces of linoleum. Always these big red squares.
Blue squares on this one.
Say, Has Uncle Stanley told you this story before?
Oh, no.
No, Uncle Stanley, you go right ahead.
Well, even though, Uncle Stanley's mother was one of those women who always said that children should be seen and not heard, Uncle Stanley nevertheless decided to pipe up and say, "Why are you always showing Uncle Stanley's mother the same pieces of linoleum?"
Why, hello, girls. You're right on time.
Hello, Mr. Fuller, Mrs. Fuller.
Hello. Where's Madge? Oh, Madge just stepped out for a moment. She'll be right back soon. Hello, Grace, Charlotte, Tammy, Lily.
Hello, Mrs. Fuller. I don't think you know Mary yet. This is Mary Fuller.
This is Mr. Manager. Uncle Stanley, these are friends of Madge's. Sue,
How do you do?
Tammy, Lily, and Grace, and Charlotte, and...
Miss Wilcox.
Miss Wilcox.
How do you do? Would you mind closing the door? There's a crack.
Oh, pardon me.
Now, you girls are all up on the second floor. Would you like me to show you to your rooms?
Oh no, we can find them, Mrs. Fuller.
All right, now, you two are in the large room with the strawberry wallpaper, right at the top of the stairs with Madge. And the rest of you girls are down the hall in the blue room.
We'll find it, Mrs. Fuller. Thank you. Is, Steve here yet?
Oh, Steve's outside somewhere, and Madge will be right back. She just stepped out for a moment. Now, are you sure you girls are all right?
Oh, sure. Don't worry about us.
It's a charming house, Mr. Fuller. Truly, Madge can say half enough about it. Now, dinner will be in about half an hour. You can all get changed into your country clothes. There's no need to rush.
Dinner in half an hour, huh? I'm gonna take a nice hot bath.
That's what you think.
Not tell Uncle Stanley that this house will be full of other people. Uncle Stanley will not have publicly known that.
You should have told Uncle Stanley.
How's that?
No, we're having for dinner tomorrow. Uncle Stanley, roast up with a special stuffing. I'm going into the kitchen to make it myself.
Annabelle, let Uncle Stanley tell us. Of all the girls in his nephews, you are the nicest. And, well, never you mind, Annabelle, but remember, Uncle Stanley is like an elephant. Never forgets.
Uncle Stanley, I think I'm going to help you up with your bags.
There, Uncle Stanley, move, for God's sake.
But Uncle Stanley, we think of everything. Look what I have right here. Coronas.
You shouldn't have.
And guess what else, Uncle Stanley? Those candies you like will take the taste of cigar out of your mouth.
You really know how to make a person feel at home. No.
I think I'll go with you and make sure you have everything you need, Uncle Stanley.
Uncle Stanley, what was that story you were telling when those young people walked in?
Ah, yes, the department store. So one day, Uncle Stanley's mother took him to the rock department.
Linoleum department.
And Uncle Stanley, what did you say to the sales boy? And how did he look when you said it? Say, there's a little bright spot way over there. I think it's going to clear up soon.
You've been seeing that spot for 2 days now. Just start racing.
soup?
No. Thank you.
Smokehouse.
Say, has anyone seen our little playmate this afternoon? The dead-end kid?
Oh, she's around somewhere. Don't try your luck.
What news you got there, Mrs. Fuller?
Yes, we had a little encounter with her last night.
Just as we were going to sleep, a voice flew under the bed saying, "These things are highly overrated. Did you hear that?"
I'm going to check on over here. That little bright spot is getting bigger.
Go over. Tell me, Tilly, does Miss Wilcox ever say anything? Oh, yes. She speaks, Mrs. Fuller. Well, just have her say hello before she comes. It's been just lovely, hasn't it? Waiting for 2 solid days.
How long was Uncle Stanley asleep?
Since 9 o'clock this morning, Uncle Stanley.
No. Is the door open again? Uncle Stanley took a drink.
Yes, there it is.
The reason why Uncle Stanley was not like that, when he was a little shaver, wouldn't have been 8 or 10. Uncle Stanley always sat right next to the window in school. And they always held the window. Uncle Stanley kept getting cold. One day, Stanley thought, you could put a piece of wood into the window frame, it might not be wood. And that is exactly what Uncle Stanley did. And they have never been able to open that door again.
What do you know, Uncle Stanley? And only 8 or 10 years old.
Come on, everyone, come on.
Get out, Ramona!
Boy, you have any money when you got trouble with these stories.
No one! If that girl were in Uncle Stanley's house, she would receive a custom she would never forget!
Look at that. Here it comes. I told you it was coming. I've been watching that spot for 2 days.
I hear Steve built a great pool.
Come on, everybody. Let's go swimming.
Oh, good. I'm dying for a swim.
Oh, just look at that sun, will you?
Come on, Madge. Aren't you going? Yes, I'm coming too.
You certainly are a gracious hostess, making everyone feel awful glad to be here.
Oh, stop pestering me, will you, Steve?
All right, I'll stop.
My, Uncle Stanley, it's sunny out now. Why don't we take a walk?
No. Uncle Stanley thinks it best to be rested. Say, somebody took Uncle Stanley's paper.
They did, Uncle Stanley. Now, who would do such a thing? Annabelle, you're sitting on Uncle Stanley's papers.
Pardon me, Newton, just keeping them warm for Uncle Stanley.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Uncle Stanley, are you sure you won't go for a walk?
In fact, Uncle Stanley thinks he'd like to go up to his room and take a bit of a nap. Oh, could you hand Uncle Stanley the Sunday papers? He hasn't had time to read them yet.
Yes, Uncle Stanley, here you are.
Oh, there was a fly in Uncle Stanley's room last night.
Terribly sorry, Uncle Stanley. It won't happen again.
Well, these stairs will never open.
I hope that trash rushes right upstairs and hits him in the right place. What's the matter with you anyway, Newton? What's all this beautiful walk and talk with Uncle Stanley? Don't you get enough of him in here? Oh, Miss Wilcox, hello.
Yes, ma'am. Struck it 2 hours ago, but I didn't want to tell you until we checked up on it. This is it all right. 40 gallons a minute. How's that, Mr. Fuller?
Great. Mr. Fuller, you have just put down a well on my property. You are taking my water.
What? Mr. Kimber.
No, you ain't. That well is on our property.
Don't tell me. Look at your deed. Your property ends at the brook. Why don't you go look at your deed first, since having a man go dig wells wherever he wants to?
Now, Mr. Prescott, can't this be adjusted? Look, you see, we've been trying for 3 months to get water. Now, although the well is on your property, couldn't you allow us to use it?
Madam, this well you just put down has tapped my spring. You are taking my water. I just tried to fill my swimming pool and there was no water. There's no water anywhere in the house now. Is that clear to you?
Yeah, no wonder we got 40 gallons of needs.
Well, Mr. Fuller, do you plug it up? Or do I have my men do it and send you the bill?
You'd better tell the man, Mr. Kimber. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Mr. Prescott. Now, since you're so fussy about private property, suppose you get the hell off ours.
I'd be glad to, madam. It might interest you to know, by the way, that I am on the board of directors of the bank foreclosing this property, and I will take great personal pleasure on Tuesday in escorting you off it. Good day!
What did he say?
I'm afraid I didn't quite hear it.
Now, come on, I want the truth.
I'm sorry, Annabelle.
It's fine, just a shock, that's all. Foreclosing.
I don't know what happened. We had all the money in the beginning, but everything cost so much more than I figured. It all just melted away.
Well, why didn't you tell me, Newton? Why did you carry it all yourself? I would have understood.
I was the one that got us into it, and I knew how you felt about it. Somehow I just couldn't get it up.
You know something, Newton? I was actually beginning to like it.
Pretty good, Annabelle.
Yes, it was. $5,000. Newton, how much can we raise on your insurance claims?
I've already done that.
Tuesday?
Yes.
That's the day after tomorrow, Newton.
No, I'm going nearly crazy. There's just one chance.
What?
Uncle Stanley.
Oh, fine chance that is.
Well, you can't tell, Annabelle. He might. All I'm asking him to do is give me some of my inheritance a little early. Just $5,000 Say it, Stanley. How about a cigar?
Oh, Uncle Stanley. Oh, Newton. That skin is as smooth as a baby's.
Seems like you two kind of like your old Uncle Stanley.
Oh, Uncle Stanley. Uncle Stanley, there was a fellow up at our office about 15 years ago who ran into a bit of financial trouble. And, well, he had this aunt that was going to leave him a particularly large amount of money. And, well, anyway, he went to her and asked if he could have some of it a bit early.
Well, she was a fool if she gave him any.
Uncle Stanley, Newton is trying to tell you something. Uncle Stanley, we're going to lose this place by tomorrow if we don't get $5,000. Will you give it to us?
$5,000.
Now, we wouldn't ask if we weren't absolutely desperate, and Newton and I both thought that if you could just give him that much of his inheritance now, why, it wouldn't be too much to ask.
You see, Uncle Stanley, this place means so much to both of us, and, well,
And it would just break Newton's heart to lose this place. I know it would, Uncle Stanley.
it would be wonderful of you.
Would you do it for him?
That's an awful lot of money.
Oh, but surely, Uncle Stanley, for a man of your
What?
means.
Has nothing to do with it. You two can't go buying this place and expect Uncle Stanley to pull you up.
Okay, Uncle Stanley, well, maybe I shouldn't have. But all the same, it can't mean that much to you, and it means a great deal to both of us. I think you ought to do it.
Well, Newton, since you are the first of any of Uncle Stanley's nephews to ask for money, and since you two went on buying this place without Uncle Stanley's consultation, he feels he has got to tell you no to teach you a lesson.
Uncle Stanley, I'm not going to let you say no. If we could have that money now and save the house, it would mean more to me than anything that you believe after. Why, I think if you don't do this, then oh, please say yes, Uncle Stanley.
Newton, I don't know. I've got to tell you. I haven't got a cent.
What do you mean, Uncle Stanley?
I went broke in 1929. I don't have a dime to my name.
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
I just can't get it. You're my rich uncle. Stanley J. Manager and Company, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The factories, your offices. We all send your letters there.
Well, yes, the bank took all of my possessions and just about all of my money when I lost it all in 1929. And they own the company now, but I get $100 a month for use of my name, and all the letters that they get there, they send on to me.
But why? Why did you go on fooling everyone all these years? I don't understand.
And about when I walked out of that broker's office in 1929, I looked at
if I leave before dinner, do you?
Why, Steve, is anything wrong?
No. Nothing's wrong. It's just that I have to get back to town, and I might as well get started now. So if you don't mind, excuse me.
Oh, Steve, please stay for dinner. Do that for me.
Well, Mrs. Fuller, if I say only...
Well, Mr. Fuller, it happened.
What has?
Your daughter, Mr. Fuller, thinks she's running away with my husband.
Madge? But Madge is upstairs. I saw her.
Then she must have gone out the back way because at this moment she's sitting waiting for Clayton with her suitcase all packed at the Colonial Inn, just across the Delaware.
I'm getting my coat.
Oh, I don't believe it. She must be feeling so alone.
Oh, I came as fast as I could.
I don't know what we're going to do.
I can't imagine anything worse.
Where's Clayton?
I don't have Oh, you did, Uncle Stanley. What is it?
Well, sometimes if you write Mrs. Roosevelt, the dumbest things happen. Look, she's always doing all this charity and things for the poor, and
It doesn't matter. We're standing there some time.
Well, I just said goodbye to the Japanese Beatles. They're very sorry to see us go. They love that spray we bought for them.
say, here's another one. Now, Ed and Julia still think that I've got the lost one. Why don't you sell them your shares of what they think you're going to get for my inheritance? Might be able to make you $5,000 and a little on the side. We can split it when we're Get it?
Why, Uncle Stanley, you're crooked as a corkscrew.
Uncle Stanley, straight business.
I don't think we could do that, Uncle Stanley.
Well, it wasn't an idea. I think I'll go to the general store and buy a couple of white aloe cigars.
Why, Annabelle, I think I'm going to give the cow to Mr. Kimber. I've been meaning to make a present to him, and I don't see how he can use it.
No, it'd be kind of cramped in those 2 rooms we'll be living in.
There's so many things I have to attend to, I just can't put my mind on it right now. Say, will you call the storage company about the furniture, please?
Yes, I will. You know, funnily enough, there are a lot of things that I'm gonna miss about this place. Just little things. Walking upstairs to bed at night, that feeling of a house when you walk up the flight of stairs. Or, I don't know, just hovering around the place, and the whole feeling that it's yours, inside and out. You know, one night last week I couldn't sleep, so I came downstairs and grabbed an apple and just sat there for a minute, just thinking to myself, and then I went outside and wandered around for a bit, just looking at things, and for the first time I knew what you meant about having this place and coming back to it and what that does to you, and for the first time I began to feel very grateful to those old boys who fought around here. Yes, sir. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of the Japanese people.
Well, it makes me awfully glad to hear you say that, Annabelle. You know what? Let's save up every penny for the next 5 years and buy another little place. Now that it's what we both want, we'll buy another little place.
Only with water.
Sure. But I wish we could keep this place with or without water.
Well, we can't. Now, I'm going to have a drink. I don't know what you want to do.
At 10 o'clock in the morning, Annabelle?
Yes, and I suggest you have one as well. It'll make us both feel better.
All right, I guess I can't feel any worse. You know what? Here's to our new place, Annabelle. Here's to hope.
I'll drink to that. Well, here's the erring daughter feeling even worse than she did last night. What's going on here? Oh, just drowning the mortgage, dear. Trying to drown Mr. Evans. No, I'm the one that ought to drown. I should have had more sense from the beginning. Guess I'll never see Steve again. When do we get thrown out, Dad?
Tomorrow, I'm afraid.
Aw, me. House gone, Steve gone. To make it perfect, I ought to tell you I murdered Ramona. Oh, make it perfect, dear. Well, whenever you want things messed up, just let me know. I'm the girl that can do it. I feel worse about Steve than anything I've ever done in my whole life.
Poor man.
I'm gonna get into the drink.
10 o'clock in the morning, Annabelle?
Why, no, it was 10 o'clock when we started. It's after that now.
Oh, did I tell you that Cal gave milk last night, Annabelle?
Really? To who?
Mr. Kimber.
Recognized him, huh?
Say, Annabelle, you never liked Mr. Kimber, did you?
Oh, Mr. Kimber's all right if you haven't got a place in the country. I swear, Newton, that man attracts Japanese kids.
Oh, Annabelle. You know, this is funny. I'm beginning to feel better already.
Do you want lunch, Mrs. Fuller? Lunch? Do we want lunch, Newton?
No.
We don't want any lunch, Hester, thank you. All right. Oh, Hester, I was doing nice. But it's all Hester.
Yes. Hester, come here. We've got some bad news for you. We're leaving for Peru. Tomorrow.
We're sorry to give you such short notice, but we've only just discovered it ourselves.
Well, that's all right, Mrs. Fuller. I'm getting married anyhow. Oh, you got your young man after all. Well, not him. He got married to that other girl yesterday.
Oh, well then I don't see.
Well, he brought his brother along to talk me out of it, and the way it worked out, I'm going to marry his brother.
Well, I guess that takes care of Esther. And we've got to decide something about Ramona.
Oh, let's just move out and leave her. Let's not say a word to her.
Let's agree to that. Say, kind of funny, I feel fine. Do you mind if I give you a little kiss, Annabelle?
Not at all, Newton. I love it.
Have you...
Vultures are flying around town. Don't it sound sweet? How did we meet? This is the question.
Don't mention it. Yeah.
I just had another idea on how to save this place.
To hell with that stuff, Uncle Stanley. Have a drink.
A grab Uncle Stanley of bottom.
And take one of these bigger glasses, Uncle
didn't answer him.
That's telling him.
It certainly is wonderful. Our working like dogs around this place, and then Mr. Prescott up against the whole thing.
That's the way it goes. The second payment isn't made, it shall revert to the owner in original condition or thereby destroyed.
In its original condition, huh? Why then, let's revert this place to its original condition.
What?
Let's leave this place looking like it was when we got here.
Hooray.
Yeah. Mr. Kimber, bring in that cloud and a couple of old oil cans.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a wonderful idea. But there's some things over here, too.
Say, what can I do?
Oh, Stanley, a lot of windows upstairs, you know? Yes, break every single damn one of them.
Yes, but I didn't ask for it. Stick that right in the center of the room, Mr. Kimber. Oh, bring in the wheelbarrow.
Oh, and the tools. Bring in saws and pickaxes and some hatchets.
That was all here when you first came?
There was everything here when we first came.
The same. Brennan, toss me some of these other cushions. I'm going to stick them in the fire, make it smell real good.
Hester, bring the trash. Hester, and plenty of it.
Here those tools, Grasper.
That's the stuff, Mr. Kimber. We want it right into the can.
Boy, you're not going to go windows. Well, what can I do now?
Well, Senator, take this. Saw a hole in the roof and the floors and make it leak real good.
Boy!
Let's grab some saws and restore the stairway. Ah, thank you, Hester. Oh, go bring in some more. Go to the neighbors if we haven't got it. Just...
Say, what did you think?
We've got great news.
Take this. We're restoring the house to its original condition. Wait a minute. Stop.
Mother, stop.
A hell of a thing, Jack. Stop.
Steve, you're back.
Yes. Never mind that. Listen, the place is safe. What?
It's Romo.
Ramona? What happened? Plenty.
Ramona fell down the well and we got there just in time.
Ramona fell down the well? Where is she now?
She's still down there.
I pressed it back again.
When we got there, Ramona was swimming around, holding the map out of the water.
Map? What map? This map. The map of the old place that Mrs. Douglas brought you this morning.
It shows that we own the road and the well and everything, and Ramona was going to sell it to Mr. Prescott without your knowing anything about it.
God.
I knew it.
We got my surveying equipment and went over the whole thing. Your property goes 64 and a half feet into the Prescott place.
Which means the whole road is ours, so is his well, and everything in between.
All this and Ramona, too.
What do you think, folks?
Are you dead sure?
Absolutely. Maribel still do have it? Yes.
We've still got this place.
How about it? That won't stop work.
What do you think has happened, Uncle Stanley?
Now you listen to me, Mr. Fuller. What the hell is all this? Now you listen to me. The next one of you people that sets foot on my property, I am setting the dogs loose. I'm warning you.
But, Mr. Prescott, those dogs happen to be on my property. We'll go into court anytime you'd like, and in the meantime, I thank you not to use our road.
Now let's get one thing straight. At 12 o'clock tomorrow, you're losing this place, and I'm buying it. That's the important thing. You may have an old deed, but you do not have $5,000.
God, I never thought of that.
Well, it's something to think about. My lawyer may have been damned careless about my property line, but fortunately, it will not matter after tomorrow. Now, do we understand each other completely?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Also, if you inflict any further damage on this property, I will have you hauled into court. It seems clear to me that all of this is being done with malicious intent. You people have been causing trouble ever since the day you showed up. Thank heavens you'll do so no longer. And furthermore...
Check?
The $5,000 that you asked Uncle Stanley for? He thought he'd fly in with it. Surprise!
Yes, Newton, the check.
Oh, yes. Uncle Stanley, I'm afraid you haven't met this man. This is Mr. Prescott.
How do you do? Stanley J. Manager. Stanley J. Manager of all their company, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His car.
You see, Mr. Prescott, I'm afraid that we will maintain ownership of the road and, well, everything in between. You see, Uncle Stanley, we've been having a little bit of a boundary dispute.
Boundaries? If there's anything about boundaries, Uncle Stanley can have a staff of lawyers put on it immediately.
Now, Mr. Manager, we don't need any lawyers. I'm sure we can solve all of this in a neighborly fashion. Say, Mr. Fuller, why don't you and Mr. Manager come by my place this afternoon and have a little chat?
Well, in fact, Uncle Stanley thinks the best to just give you this money and let you handle this yourself, Mr. Prescott.
Uncle Stanley, thank you, and I won't forget how generous you've been.
Hey, hold on a second. Easy.
Oh, dear. Oh.
What's the matter? What happened?
Why, poor Ramona has fainted. It must be the heat.
Another one of her fainting spells. She's such a delicate girl, this often happens to her. You go right on, gentlemen. I'm sure she's all right. Miss Leslie, now just take her to the kitchen and put her a bit of water.
As far as your indebtedness to the bank is concerned, don't bother Mr. Manager with the $5,000. I'd be happy to lend it to you. And if it's water you need, Mrs. Fuller, I would be more than happy to have my caretaker run a pipe to that well you drilled. Will that be all right?
Will it, Newton?
Well, actually, Uncle Stanley thinks now the best course of action would be both him and Newton go to Mr. Prescott's house and sort out all the particulars later on.
Well, I don't know.
Now, Newton.
Well, all right. Mr. Prescott will be there, 4 o'clock. Sharp.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Fuller! Mr. Fuller! I got 2 wheelbarrows full of manure out there. What do I do with them?
We don't need those right now, Mr. Cooper. Thank you.
Well, I'd best be going then. I'll see you 2 gentlemen later. Good afternoon, everyone.
Oh, Mr. Prescott, watch out for those wheelbarrows! All overhead. I'll clean them off.
Oh, Uncle Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, you were wonderful.
Folks, this calls for a drink.
Uncle Stanley, I want your picture, and this time, I really want it.
Here, Madge, Miss Fuller, Miss Leslie.
You know what, folks? I bought this place because it meant something to me. Not just for a roof over our heads, but something more. So, here's to this place and everything that it stands for. That's all I want to say.
Fuller! Mr. Fuller, that hurricane! Headed right this way!
What?
John Miller. So